Sean, I'm giving access. All right, so guys, let me share my screen. Can you see my screen now?
Yes.
Okay, let me go to JPY. So I'm going to start with a blank chart. Okay, that's fine, right?
Yes.
So we have talked about focusing on a certain pair because not because other pairs are not profitable or they are not important. As a matter of fact, every single pair is important in the forex market, right? But ICT has always taught us this: you can't trade all the pairs because you need to focus on a set of pair. Know when to reduce your niche to a certain pairs, so that when they are consolidating, when they are making manipulations, when they are doing their distribution that's breaking out, you also know, other than just chasing after many pairs whereby you make money from this and you lose it to this. Is not wise, right? So I'm thinking I would just focus on GU because I like GU because it's fast. GU is fast. I think I'll just focus on GU, GJ, AU, NU, right? And DSY, because DSY actually controls the majors. If I want to trade GU, I have to check what DSY is doing. Then another pair that is really cool is UJ, trade UJ, but UJ is cool in terms that it gives good P movement. But where I really find more interesting, I really like AU and NU. They have very good P value pairs and their P value is high. So I would prefer to stick to them. So with that being said, let's go to UJ. So when you approach a chart as a trader, as a trader, when you approach a chart, the first thing that comes to your mind is, what is this market about entering? What is happening here? What market am I trading on? Am I trading on a bullish market structure, or I'm trading on a bearish market structure? Reason being is, you just don't go into a market with the aim of just marking other blocks, marking fair value gaps, because you feel like, okay, I can mark other blocks and I can mark fair value gap. No, that's not what ICT is all about. Because fair value gap and other block can be disrespected anytime. Fair value gap can be filled, other block can be disrespected anytime. Fair value gap can be filled, other blocks can be disrespected anytime. So all you just need to do is to check now on the monthly. What we can see right here, this is an origin candle, right? This is an origin candle, which is a monthly order block. What are origin candles? Origin candles are candles that sponsors move. Multiple candles can be in the market, but that candle that sponsors move is important to the bank. Why? That is where they hedge their funds. Now, if a bank must buy, they have to place a sell order. If a bank must sell, they have to place a buy order. Now, where the sponsored move starts from, where the banks actually started their sponsored move, they place a buy order on a spot just because they want to sell. Now, that candle is important to the banks because they will need to come back there to do what? To mitigate. It's important to the bank. So every candle is important, but the origin candle is something that the banks does not joke with, because those are candles that sponsors move. This has been mitigated. Right? So when you look at candle that sponsors, you look for when that was the last time the price probably creates a high or a low. Now you look at where that candle started moving towards. Where did that candle move towards? Did the candle break structure or it stop halfway, then another candle pick up momentum? They hand over battens sometimes. After they move, sometimes they will hand over the baton to another order block, meaning, oh, I'm tired. You can take over from where I stop. Order block B, take over from where I stop and continue the move to the uptrend or continue the move to the downtrend. I'm just trying to use a layman term to explain. Okay. Now, when they hand over baton to another order block, meaning that order block mitigates them, take away the load from them and pick up and move. Most times they are called a proportion block or they are called a breaker block, right? Now, when that other block take the momentum and move, this is not that started the move. Oh, I'm exhausted. I can't go on this journey. It's too far. Bro, sell came into the movement, bearish movement. And what happened? Another candle pick up the momentum. This is the other block that pick up the momentum. But the fact that we have a serious demand on this area and where price crash down immediately toward mitigate this block, this area is of interest towards the banks. And this candle sponsored this break of structure to the upside, which is a beautiful thing. All these structures you see here, all this structure, this candle broke them. Structure on the monthly, this candle, this small candle you're seeing here, broke the structure. Now, what's the next thing that you're looking out for? Okay, this candle broke structure. Where did it stop? Where did it create its last high? Where did he create his last high? Or did he hand over baton to another candle to continue the move because he's tired, like the one that the hand over baton to him? I'm just trying to use a layman term, okay? So you will look at the candle kept moving. It didn't hand over baton to anybody. It solemnly moved and broke this structure, this structure, this structure, this structure, this structure, this structure, this structure. It broke all because we have a close of body candle. But let's just say this was a high. This is a high, but there's no break of this structure because I don't think there's no close of candle above it. Because a break of structure to me is when a sponsored move take out a demand or a supply zone. Taking out means closing above the week. There's no break of structure here, but this structure was broken. This structure here was broken. Now it creates the last high on this spot, which makes this area really valid to what the banks. Now this was where it stopped going up, and we have a down move on the monthly. We have a retest on the monthly order block, and we have a sweet move that came down, breaking all the structures we have here. So on the monthly, it's fair to say we have a break of market spots. It's fair to say we have a break of structure on that spot, right? That low, which was the last time we have price placing a demand upward, was taken out. The last time we have a week of price, which is a manipulation week on the monthly going up, was taken out. Now, where is the other block that took out that spot? Are you following, Natasha? Because I believe this is your own view. I'm working.
Yes, I am. Yes.
Now you ask, where is the last spot that price? Where is the other block that sponsored this move? Where is the other block that sponsored this move? We begin to look for the candle. This started the move, hand over baton to this, and this is the other block that broke market structure. How beautiful. What happened? Price came back into that zone. Look at the other block. This is a monthly order block. That was a monthly order block that sponsored the break of market structure to the downside. Call it the last up candle before the down move. This is a sponsor move and it took out this demand area. This is a sponsor move that took out this demand area. We have price retrace back into that zone. Look at the zone where we have it. Look at the week of the manipulation. Retrace into that zone and mitigate. And ever since, we have some sort of what? Accumulation in this zone. Now, this is some accumulation that has been happening since when? March of 2017. Why did I call it some accumulation? There's no definite, since 2017, there's no be definite break of structure on UJ. Since 2017, there's not be any definite break of structure on UJ. The price has been ranging inside this block, inside this area. So now, the expectations, you can see I even highlight monthly over here. Expectation, this is a high, this is a high, this is a high. Price just this month has taken out all this high and it mitigate this monthly order block here, which is a weekly OB. Monthly order block. So inside the monthly order block, we also have a weekly order block. This is a monthly order block. We also have a weekly order block. And we have lots of highs, highs, highs. These are all money. You see how price came down, mitigate into this monthly order block. How did price mitigate into his monthly order block? This order block sponsored this break of this structure. Price retraced back up. See this sweet demand. Look at how demand moved into that zone and came back and filled this monthly range. This is a monthly range. That's a monthly range. That's a monthly range. Price just cleanly. Now this is a monthly order block. Price came down into this monthly range, mitigated so clean. Look at it, very clean, and moved up. Now it's moving up. The only thing I want to see price do is moving up into this zone. I want to see price mitigate the body of this candle. I want to see price mitigate the body of this monthly candle, then fall and clear this whole sell-side liquidity zone. I want to see price clear this zone. At least UJ should come to this region and create a new low for 2022. A new low, break this structure, create a new low for 2022. This is a monthly on this spot right here. This is a breaker on this spot right here. This is a monthly breaker. On the weekly, can you all hear me? Can you guys hear me? I believe so.
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay. On the week, I think I will have a weekly breaker here that will be so clean and well on the daily. So now this is a monthly view. You see how I followed price story. It's not about just basically following price story, right? There's nothing serious. Just follow the story of price. Follow what price is doing. Follow what price is moving, taking price on a particular, sponsoring the move. The candle that sponsored the move, where the candle end up debating, and where is the candle presently now, and where is price going to. And we all know that price just goes up until, which is liquidity. Where there is no money, price is not interested. And liquidity does either liquidity. Internal range are fair value gaps, right? Inside the range where you have equal lows inside the range. This is internal range liquidity. This equal high is internal range liquidity because I have it inside this my range, right? But this low here, internal range liquidity. This is where people stop losses that are buying on this candle. So now I'm expecting price to come and take out all these people's stop losses by clearing out and using the momentum, activate their stop loss to go uptrend. So now we have our monthly view. Let me make a screen. I just want on my private journal so later I can upload as I go on. I'm dropping them there. My chart still showing. Yes, it is. Monthly standpoint, what I explained basically is that price is going back into the range that sponsored the breakout market structure to the downside. It's in monthly block to mitigate on candle. It has previously mitigated on the week of the monthly candle. It's moved and on its way into that range. There is a monthly order block that price has been mitigating for a while now, creating mitigations on that spot. It's called reclaim order block, creating multiple highs that all stands as liquidity, internal range liquidity for price. So price just took out all that liquidity just this month, and that's very important to price. That's why we saw that move we are seeing on UJ downward. Now we're going to go to the weekly. You can see how price did a stop hunt of every high we have had in the past. Every high was stop hunt by price. Every high was price. Every high was stop hunt by price. Remember the range I marked for accumulation, that price has not been doing any serious thing on the monthly. See the range. Price has been in that range for quite a while now. See the range. It's just been in that range. So now the only thing I want to see price do is break out of this range. Now, price has done a stop hunt this week. But we can see now that we have a weekly order block here. Let me remove so we can all see clearly. Weekly order block has been mitigated. Well, we can see above that weekly order block, I can still see balance on this. I can still see sort of imbalance on this area and clean equal high on that area, on that spot as well. You know, now on the weekly, we have this candle. This is a weekly order block that was cleanly mitigated by price twice, creating equal highs. That's money. This is money. This bank could not just close eye and leave that. He said that they do a turtle soup sell model, or that's what I'm just expecting, to come and make a force move, take out this high, then drop. Because price has taken out all of this liquidity we see above, which is a to push down. Which is a good momentum to push price down, right? Now, on the weekly, we have a swing high that is forming. This is a high, a higher high. I'm expecting a lower high on for this week. So this week, UJ, set the high for the week and crash. Set the high for the week and crash. This week, UJ, set the high for the week and crash. That's what I'm expecting. Do you have a question? Anybody have a question so far on the monthly and the weekly?
Question.
Any questions so far?
No, I don't have a question, Queen.
Okay. So on the weekly, you understand the move of the market?
Yes.
On the you understand the move of the market?
Yes. Mhm.
Go to the daily now. Now on the daily chart, we have seen price on still on this spot is moving in an uptrend. It's been a bullish market structure, right?
Correct.
But price has been moving up. And there's some sort of accumulation here on this area, accumulation on this area, you know, and we have price keep moving forward. We have price making some very strong demand and bullish momentum to the upside. Now to confirm bullishness, price should continue to break highs, right? To
Right.
confirm and price should continue to form bullish other blocks. Bullish other blocks gives room for the bullish market to thrive, because then you have price keep moving up and other blocks keep supporting price for going up. A situation whereby you have markets now taking out a bullish order block, breaking a low, momentum is changing. Right on this spot, we already have a break. On this spot, we already have a break construction. Price has been doing lots of very beautiful bullish move. But on this daily chart now, I will trade this one on my prop firm account too. I think I'll use this UJ to make money on my prop firm account. Okay, break construction. Now, price has been doing a series of strong bullish move. But you can see how one bearish candle engulfed 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, almost engulfing is 7 bullish candle. Does this look like a bullish market anymore to you?
I mean, it still looks bullish because it didn't go past that last low, did it?
Okay, this low you're saying it didn't break this low. Is there a body?
Right.
There's no close or body candle below it.
No.
There's no close up. What's this? Is this a body candle or a wick?
Oh, well, okay. Yes, that did break it. Mhm.
There's no body candle there.
I think I'm confused. Just a second.
No, I asked, is there a break of body candle below this low? You said no.
No. Mm-mm.
Now, why did you say there's no break of body candle? Can you explain?
Okay, so I was looking at the previous higher low. And if it didn't go past that previous higher low, in my mind, it didn't break. It shouldn't be ready for a reversal yet.
Is this a higher low or this is a higher? Is this a higher low? This is not a higher low. This area, when it creates a low, it goes up. This is a higher low.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes, that is a higher low. Mm-hmm.
No, but it's because you still pass it. Because this is a higher low, and
Mm-hmm.
you can't see a break of a close of body candle below that low.
I see the big black candle. It went past that. Yes.
And it's not just went past, close.
It closed. It closed. Yes.
Now, when the close of body candle is below, because this is a bullish order respected. Can you see this strong demand zone here?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
It's a bullish order block that is being disrespected. For a bullish order block to be valid, we should seek price respecting either the top of the order block or the 50% of the order block. Now, price has closed below even the wick of the order block. That makes it already invalid.
Okay.
And taking out a previous low for a bullish market to continue to thrive, we want to see price creating a higher high without breaking a previous low. But now price has broken a previous low. This was how I gave GJ from the top. It was the same thing. It was from this top after I broke this first demand, this bullish order block. Because now this is our bearish order block. You don't know that? See our bearish order block right here. See our bearish order block right here. This is our bearish order block. You don't know? Why? Why is it our bearish order block? Why? Can somebody tell me? Shan, you better be on this Zoom. Why are you quiet, Shan?
Because the candle that followed it broke structure.
it's a bearish order block because it's a bearish engulfing candle. It engulfed a whole full daily candle. It didn't just engulf one, it engulfed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It took out 7 days. Automatically, momentum has shifted from the uptrend going to the downtrend. 7 days was taken out. Not even 7, more than 7 days. 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, 4 days, 7 days, 8 days, 9 days, 10 days, 11 days. That's 2 weeks plus 1 day. I don't know if you're following me, guys.
I
2
see it.
working weeks plus 1 day was engulfed by 1 day. 1 single day take out 2 weeks and 1 day. Do you think the momentum is still going up?
No, it's changing now.
The highest we can see is price will do some retracement next week into this zone and mitigate on this spot and fall. That's what we call a accumulation, right? When price is retracting and when price is what distributing. When price is distributing, watch out, there's always the serious breakout. It breaks out and take out. You can see 2 days will be taken out by 1. You can see 5 days will be taken out by 1 day. So do you think 1 full day will be able to engulf this candle? Do you believe that? Do you believe markets will be able to engulf this candle 1 day?
No, no.
You think 2 days will engulf this candle?
I think it takes more than that.
You think 3 days will engulf this candle? You've seen market, you've studied the charts. Do you think 4 days will engulf this candle? No.
No.
This is a strong liquidity move. This place was sponsored by the bank. And right now, they place this buy just to get this buy order just to get this. It will take a couple of days into this zone. It's just like if you're retracing in a liquidity void, which is price has been trading maybe in a CB, the sell side imbalance and sell side inefficiency, buy side imbalance, and price now is retracing into the CB. It might take even up to 5 months or 6 months or even 8 months to do that. Now, just in 1 day, price take out 11 days of what buying and selling. Even a dumbass person, rather, sorry to say that, don't even know market should understand momentum has shifted. Now we have our last high here. This was our last break of structure, right? Now, I just don't want you to listen to me. I want you to understand the undertone behind price movements. Just don't listen to me. Understand the undertone behind price movements. Why is price moving like that? Now, this break of structure here, we have here, right? Who can tell me the candle that sponsored the move? This break of structure we have here. This is also a break of structure. Can you call the area that broke that structure?
The candle right before the structure broke.
What?
The up close candle before structure broke.
This is the candle that broke this structure. This is the other block, this move. This other block, sorry, rather, started the move. It gave birth into this because why? This candle came and mitigate into this zone, and this candle sponsored the move. And now this candle that sponsored this break of structure, what happened to that candle? It's been invalidated. It's been taken out. Its journey is expired. Demand has been solved. Demand in this area has been taken out by this supply. Are you guys understanding this move?
Yes.
Yes.
You see the terms I'm using. Am I simplifying it enough?
Yes.
Now you can understand the way the structure plays, what price is going to do next week. You guys understand what price should, what you understand, what you should be anticipating for price to play out next week?
Yes. Well, I think for me personally, I think that price, it'll either take out the low right there or retrace back into the fair value gap, because that's still a lot of space before it continues down. That's what I think.
Yeah, it's already respecting this order block. Respected this into the 50%. You can see how clean it went into the 50% of this order block. It's very clean into the 50%. That means what? It respected it. Now, price does not just move. It moves from a weekly order block to a weekly order block. That's why I tell you guys, trace the origin candle. A weekly order block, a weekly order block, daily order block to daily order. If you approach a daily order block and cannot break it, it goes back and take momentum from a daily order block and comes and hit it with full force and break it and pass. Don't block me, I'm coming. It goes back and take momentum, and that time it's taking momentum. People are already selling. So it goes back and take all their stop losses by hitting the daily order block and comes back and at the other daily order block. So now it's already showing a rejection here. It's already showing a rejection here. And just in one day, you can imagine how many pips price made. This was how I gave I'm only showing you guys how to get peak reversal, because that's what is being your problem. You say you don't know how to get peak reversal. You complain about that, Shan. You complain about that, Natasha. You guys complain you don't know how to get peak reversal. Now I'm showing you, when you see this move is a peak reversal. Price cannot be struggling and crawling and you say if price wants to change a momentum and a trend change, a change in trend, right? Of price of the market is usually very strong. You can see in one day price did 212 in one day, and that 212 pips is it's what price has been doing for like sometimes for 3 weeks. Well, it did it in one day and respected this daily order block. So now my anticipation, I'm looking at price, retracing into this zone, coming into this daily order block here, respecting that daily order block and further move down. And if I'm expecting DSY to continue to be bearish, because DSY is going to come bullish, go back, set the high for the week. If I'm expecting price to set the high for the week, on the weekly, I already showed you we're having a swing high that is being formed on the weekly. I believe you all remember when I said so. Now, if we're having a swing high that is being formed, let me go back to the weekly. You see our higher high has been formed. Now, look at where I marked this daily order block. Does it look sweet to you where a lower high can be formed? Yes. It looks like where a lower high can be formed. For this price to continue to go bearish, to start a bearish move, now I need a lower high. And look at it. It's just almost like a Quasimodo move. A return to order block for price to form a weekly lower high here. So next week, if I have my weekly high here, I'm selling up to this spot, or I'm selling up to this low to take out this low. If you want to have a smaller stop loss, you go to the lower time frame and look for an unmitigated OB on the lower time frame. Sometimes you can even get a very nice OB on the 2 hour. 2 hour is really cool. Gives you sometimes very good accuracy. Put your stops above this high, then you put your take profit.